Hello everybody and welcome to DRL TV. I am your host James Pandoff. Tonight we are here at Bristol for 250 laps around the fastest half mile in the world for the Cup Series. We are looking forward to bringing you what should be an interesting race to say the least. These guys are currently underway with qualifying, about a minute and a half in, going over the standings with 3 races left in the regular season. We have Wade Hustad currently on top with 6 wins. Thomas Harmon and Chris Lucky second and third, both with 3 wins. Going through the rest of the drivers with wins, we have in 11th would be Logan with 3 wins. Anthony Burrows has 5 wins. And then you see Caden Honeycutt. He is below the cut line. He will not be making it into the playoffs. He does not have enough races participated in to make the cut of the win in your in benefit. As we go through qualifying, right now we currently have Wade Hustad, as you see on your screen, currently the fastest. Let's see who else is on track at the moment. Looking around the track, we have newcomer Joshua Durham. Look for him to make an impact here in his Dynasty Racing League debut. Currently sitting 11th. Looks like that's the highest he'll qualify. We'll see if anyone bumps him back. Just outside the top 10, not too bad for him. We have John Mullins, 13th. He just finished his qualifying. Dustin Musil also is complete. Let's see if anyone's on track. Being so quick around Bristol, everybody's probably done the qualifying time within the 5 minutes allotted time. We have Mike Springer currently 16th. It looks like he's done with his qualifying effort as well. The 62 of Anthony Burr is currently on track. You see he's currently 3rd. John Theodore 8th. Who else do we have on track? Chris Lucky just completed his qualifying time. He's going to be starting in 6th as he just got bumped from the top 5 by Richard Lucky, currently sitting on the pole and looking to gain time. As you see a big wiggle there, he is pushing it around this track. He's first place with the 14.393. We'll see if anyone has the ability to bump him off with 1 minute left. We still have Adam Blasio to set his time, as you see him beginning his lap number 1. As you see him ride that middle line between 1 and 2. Little wiggle there off turn 2 into 3 and 4. He's riding that middle. See him accelerate. Little wiggle there off the corner 2. We're going to see a lot of that here tonight. These guys are going to get very loose off the corners. As he runs through 3 and 4, he's going to complete his qualifying time. Does he get the pole? He does not. A 14.406 will be good enough for second. 20 seconds left in qualifying. It looks like everybody has done their qualifying time. So it looks like Richard Lucky will be the pole sitter tonight. As we have 10 seconds left in qualifying. Qualifying is wrapping up here. Gonna see if we can pull in Richard Lucky for his interview. Let me see if I can find him. And here he is. Hey, Richard Lucky, this is the broadcast booth. You have a copy?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Well, Richard, good enough for the pole here at Bristol. How's the car feel, and you think you have enough to win tonight?
I don't know. I guess we'll figure it out. not too sure about starting on the pole here. These guys are fast behind me, and it's my first pole of the year. So let's try to keep it out of trouble and keep the fenders on it and see where we end up.
Based on your observations in practice, it looks like these guys are getting pretty loose off the corners. Do you think that's going to become an issue? You think as the sun sets, the track will gain grip and it won't be too much of a problem going towards the end of this one?
I think as it gets later and there's rubber that gets laid down, I think it's going to tighten up. It's still going to kind of stay a little loose coming off, but it's definitely going to get better than what it is at the start of the race.
Alrighty, Mr. Lucky. Well, we are rolling and we're going to let you go. Good luck tonight. Stay patient. It's going to be a long one. And hopefully we'll talk to you at the end of this one.
Yep. Thanks, James.
And that was Richard Lucky, pole sitter here tonight. As he mentioned, his first pole on the season. So congrats on your first pole, Richard Lucky. As we see the rest of the starting grid, Spencer Tarr starting 13th, Mike Lemon starting 14th. 15th is Joshua Durham, his DRL debut, and James Lorello, Grand National Series driver, starting 16th. John Mullen 17th, Chris James 18th, and Mike Spring will round out the field. 19 drivers here tonight, not too bad. It's going to be quite an exciting one, ladies and gentlemen. See some tempers flare, and we'll see what happens. As pace car is going to be ducking off very shortly as they are on the backstretch. Going through turn 3. Pace car is getting ready to duck off here. There he goes. Pace car's off, and Richard Lucky will lead him to the green. Green flag is out. Nice jump there by Richard Lucky. Thomas Harmon, Adam de Blasio are able to get by Wade Hustad. You're going to see this a lot. The inside line is the quickest way around the track, but the outside is going to have so much momentum as they exit the corner. The outside is just going to sling right by the guy that was on the inside. You see these sparks flying. These guys are low to the ground. Adam de Blasio trying to get the lead early off Richard Lucky. Wade Hustad settles in third. Thomas Harmon with a little blinking there. He's currently in fourth. As we go back to fourth place battle, Joseph Helt, Thomas Harmon, and now Anthony Burrow is looking to get his nose in the thick of it. Gary Cronenwet already in the pits. Let's see if we can see any damage on his machine. Yeah, it looks like a little bit of damage there. Let's see if we can see what exactly happened. Oh yeah, it looks like he just hit the wall, ended up spinning it. And a caution is out. It is not for Cronenwet. Let's see if we can see who it is on. It might be on Chris Lucky. Let's see if we can take a look. Oh yeah, Chris Lucky, you can see sitting on the inside wall. Let's see if we can see what exactly happened. It looks like the 22 just got into him. He spun it around, 38 and 4, slamming on the brakes, just nowhere to go. See the rest of them doing a great job getting around him. Chris Lucky driving backwards quite a few feet. And he pucks it to the inside, letting the field go by. So unfortunate start for Chris Lucky's night, as the field is enemy pits. We see Mike Lemon's already on pit road with about 25 seconds worth of damage. Heading down into the stalls. We'll see who wins the race off pit road. Looks like everybody's going to be taking 4 tires. Left sides go up. Richard Lucky's going to win it off pit road. Wade Hustad, Anthony Burrow, Joseph Helt. Looks like Adam de Blasio is staying on the pitch for some damage repair. Let's see if we can see what exactly happened to de Blasio. So we take a look at rear chase. A little damage, not too bad. It shouldn't be that much harm. If I'm not mistaken, it looks like Thomas Herman actually decided to stay out. So 8 laps in, Thomas Herman staying out. I don't think it's going to hurt him that bad. We'll see just how much tire wear is affecting these drivers on a 7-lap run. Excuse me. As you see, both Jim Westerfield and Chris Lucky are still in pit road, getting some damage repaired. These guys are getting the 1 to go signal. We'll be back racing here at Bristol. Getting ready to duck off. Thomas Herman's going to lead into the green. Nice jump there by Thomas Herman. Wade Husted looking to the inside of Richard Lucky. Going to try to get second away. I don't think he's going to be able to. Richard Lucky cleared him, but I don't think he wants that inside. He's going to try to put a block on Wade Husted as they single file out for the meantime. We see 5th place Joseph Pelt looking to put pressure on Anthony Burrows as we have Spencer Tart right behind them in that black and gold Chevrolet. Caleb Butch Benjamin, a driver looking for his first win of the season, currently riding in 7th. Take a look back at Dustin Musil, John Theodore battling this for 10th. As you'll see just how much of an advantage that high side gets as Dustin Musil is able to clear him. Going back up, you see Joseph Held putting pressure on Anthony Burrows, trying to take that 4th position away. And just in front of them, Wade Husted and Thomas Herman, who is on those older tires, excuse me, taking 2nd away from him. Richard Lucky off to about a 4/10 of a second lead. Oh, big wiggle there by Spencer Tart. He's able to gather it back up. That checked up Caleb Butch Benjamin, opening the door for James Lorello and Dustin Musil. James Lorello working on Dustin Musil. That'll be for the 8th position. Dustin Musil gets loose. That should be a caution. Dustin Musil losing it off the corner into the inside wall. Tough break for him. Let's see if we can see what happened. As you see, just gets out from under him into that inside wall he goes. Luckily, he didn't go back too far off the track, everybody able to get around him without any issues. As you see, pit road is open, these drivers coming down for their pit stops. Race off pit road, it looks like Thomas Harmon will beat Richard Lucky. Wade Hustad third, Joseph Helen, Anthony Bowers will round out the top 5. Well, maybe not. Looks like Richard Lucky scored in front of him. Let's see if we can take a look at that pit sequence. As you see there in the pit stalls, left side is about to go up. To the line. Oh, that is very close. I thought Thomas Harmon had it, but I guess iRacing says otherwise. Pace car is going to be giving them the 1 to go signal. We're going to be 25 laps complete of 250. Looks like Richard Lucky's picking the inside line. As you see, Dustin Reese is still on pit road, getting repairs done. Pace car's ducking off. Richard Lucky gonna lead him to the green once again. Nice start there by the 41. Wade Hustad didn't get that good of a jump as Joseph Hell's gonna be looking to his outside. Little wiggle there by the 32. Backs him up a little bit. Joseph Hell's gonna clear him and take third away. See Adam de Blasio on the move, he's able to get around James Varela. That is going on 9th finish. Wade Hustad looking back to take third away from Joseph Hell. As you see, all of these guys are sparking. That's the low tire pressures. Once these tires build up the PSI, they'll be looking normal. It's going to be pretty cool seeing these sparks once it's completely dark out. As you see Taylor Butcher Benjamin in a battle there with Spencer Tart and John Theodore. Going back up to the front, Richard Lucky has about 0.6 of a second lead over Thomas Harmon, followed by Joseph Hell and Wade Hustad. Anthony Burrows. As you see John Theodore looking to the inside. taking 7th away from Tailgate to Benjamin. Looking to put pressure on Tailgate to Benjamin and get that 8th position away. Blasio started in 2nd. A little bit of damage, but it looks like he got all that repaired. He's looking to the inside of Taylor to possibly take 8th away. James Lorella right behind him in that 10th position. As you see Wade Husad all over the back hump of the O2. Patience is going to be key here. You still have over 200 laps. No need to put too much thought into making a pass this early into this race. Blasio able to get past Tailgate to Benjamin for the 8th position as a caution is out. Let's see if we can see who that is on. It looks like Chris James in the 82. As we're on board with Chris James. Try to see what happened exactly. It looks like it just got out from under him, just like Dustin Musil. He's able to keep it off the wall though. A very good job by Chris James keeping it off that wall. Everybody's in the pits. Once again, it looks like Richard Lucky beat Thomas to the line off pit road. Jim Westerfield is going to be getting a lap back. That is why he's right behind the pace car. One driver noted that did not make the field is Logan McNally in the 88. Unfortunately, he was unable to make it tonight. He's in the playoffs, so that's the good news for him. As you see, he's currently 3 wins on the year. So that'll be 9 playoff bonus points and counting if he should pick up another win by the time the playoffs begin. Should be getting the 1 to go signal here when they cross the line. They do indeed, as you see Jim Westerfield going to get his wave around. Star ducks off. Richard Lucky with a great restart once again. Spencer Tyler can take fourth away from Joseph Helt. Little wiggle there by Spencer Tyler. That's going to open the door for Joseph Helt to possibly clear him. He's going to have that run off the corner. Wiggle once again by Spencer Tyler. Anthony Burrows should be able to clear him. Blasio up to 7th, looking to take 6 away from Spencer Tart. Little wiggle there from 62. Anthony Burrows coming off that win by .005 thousandths of a second over Wade Hustad, Michigan. See Richard Lucky not off to that big of a lead like he had been on the previous restarts. Thomas Harmon and Wade Hustad keeping pace with him. Just past 50 laps complete. Less than 200 to go. Last lap by, Thomas Harmon was a 10th faster than Richard Lucky. Same can be said for Wade Hustad, 10th faster than the leader. Oh, big wiggle there by Thomas Harmon. Opens the door for Wade Hustad to get to his outside. Looks like Wade Hustad will be able to clear him. Wade Hustad the second. For the lead, Wade Hustad getting awfully close to that inside corner. Looking for a crossover move. Wade Hustad trying so hard to get by Richard Lucky. Richard Lucky putting up a great fight to this point. Diving into the inside, not quite enough. Oh, you see for third, Joseph Helt looking to the inside. Burrows with a big slip up. We're right on board here with Adam and Blasio seeing this battle unfold. As you see just all those sparks coming from the 62, that has to be distracting. As you see de Blasio working that inside while the 28 in the 02 Joseph Helt working that high line. Oh, Spencer Tart with a big wiggle there. He's able to keep it though. Spencer Tart able to save it. not going into the inside wall like we've seen a couple do this season. This race, I should say. Joseph Hell able to keep fourth, but for how long? Bobble there by Joseph Hell. Anthony Burrows not able to capitalize. So you got battle for the lead. Wade Hustad, Richard Lucky going at it. Richard Lucky keeping his nose there for now. We'll see if Wade Hustad's able to clear him. It looks like he will, but the crossover might occur. Wade Hustad to the lead. Burrows able to take fourth away. You see De Blasio right there in sixth. Looks like Richard Lucky might be falling off a little bit as Thomas Herman's putting pressure on to take second. As you see lap traffic coming in the picture, Jim Westerfield staying low. Everybody's so far able to get around him without much issue. Anthony Burrows looking to put a fight up for second. And Blasio moves up to fourth. Richard Lucky is fading. Looks like something might have happened to Mike Springer as he's slow. Let's see if we can see what happened to Mike Springer. We'll go back to that. Oh yeah, he just lost it. He's able to keep it straight though. No caution out. He was able to keep it straight. Right in front of the leaders too. That could have been a big problem. As you see, Anthony Burrows looking to take second away from the 68 of Herman. De Blasio right there looking for third. That outside line is hanging tough. Burrows just not able to clear him. Still hanging tough. As you see, even more lap cars coming into play here for the leaders. has been a great battle. Looks like Harmon's going to have the advantage and able to clear Burrows. De Blasio looking now to take third away. As you see, Joshua Durham in the 72. He's going to be a lap down. It looks like Joshua has some damage. Looks like he got rear-ended pretty well. It has a little crinkle in the right front as well, but I don't think that's too bad. I didn't recognize him because it was so long, so I don't think it was major damage at all. As you see, Harmon back in the fray for second. These guys continue to battle it out. On board with de Blasio, taking a look at just how steep this banking is at Bristol. And this is just the low line. Take a look at Burrs, we see just how much banking there is at Bristol Motor Speedway. As Wade Hustad's catching up to Chris James and putting him one lap down. Looks like a bit of a bobble there for the 32 as Burrows closed the gap really fast. That time by, yeah, Anthony Burrows 3/10 faster than Wade Hustad, so Wade had a bit of a hiccup coming off the corner. We'll see if Chris James plays a factor in this now battle for the lead. Chris James going to the high side. Both drivers able to get by him. Burrows wants that lead. As you see how much momentum that high side has, Wade Hustad wasn't in the picture. Halfway down the back stretch, he was in front of Burrows. That's how much of a run these guys have on that high side. Chris Lucky, next driver to go one lap down as these leaders battle behind him. There for Chris Lucky, he's able to keep it under control. Did you see? Wow, what a run by Burrows. Wade Hustad got loose at the same time. That's going to open the door for Burrows to take the lead. And he does clear him. Let's see if we can see that one more time. Coming off of 2. Take a look at this wiggle. Wow. Hustak got lucky. He was able to keep it under control. As you see, the same thing for Adam de Blasio. Just past 100 laps complete. Not even halfway done here at Bristol. Anthony Burrows is your leader. Wade Hustad is second. You see the battle for third. Thomas Harmon, fourth place. Adam de Blasio, and fifth is Joseph Helt. As you see Chris Lucky and now John Mullins right in front of these 2 drivers. See how this plays into factor, if Thomas Harmon's going to use one of them as a pick or not. Both able to get by John Mullins without any issue. Little wiggle there by Thomas Harmon. Adam de Blasio gives him a little bump. Down the front stretch into 1, de Blasio looks to clear Harmon. We'll see if Harmon does a crossover. He won't be able to, so move de Blasio up to 3rd. 2.5 behind 2nd, so he has some ground to make up. See this battle between John Theodore and James Lorello. This is for 8th. Lorello looking to his inside. Like the battle is kind of cooled down for the meantime. We go up to 2nd. Wade Hustad closing the door on Burrows. Looks like the slap traffic is giving Burrows a little bit of trouble. Drivers will have to pit soon. We're going to be coming up on some green flag pit stops. It'll be interesting to see how this shakes out. As Anthony Burris works Michael Lemon, put him another lap down. Wade Hustad has to do all he can to get by Mike Lemon without losing any more time to Anthony Burrows. Little wiggle there by Anthony, but he's going to use Mike Lemon as a pick. Hustad has nowhere to go. Might have to force it 3 wide. As you see, Husted has that big run off the corner. He's going to take the lead. Oh, big, huge wiggle. Oh, Husted's around. Able to keep it going. We'll see if race control throws the caution. At this moment, there's not one. Chris Lucky's in pit road. Wade Husted dropped all the way to 5th with that. Clear sailing for Burrow as this moves de Blasio up to 2nd. De Blasio looking for his first win of the year. I know there's still halfway to go in this one, but de Blasio is looking pretty strong. Started in 2nd, currently 2nd. His highest is 2nd. Has yet to take that lead. Little update on Wade Husted. I don't think he has too much damage. A little bit of nose damage in the right front. But I don't think that's going to affect him too bad. Taking a look at his back end is pretty clean. I think he'll be alright. As you see that pole sitter, Richard Lucky's currently in 7th. Looks like he's situated himself out as we have the battle heating up once again between John Theodore and James Lorello. Joseph Held and Thomas Harmon 3rd and 4th. Black Traffic doing a good job getting out of the leader's way. We'll see how John Theodore and James Lorello maneuver around the 64 and 22. Lap cars side by side. This is not good for John Theodore. Gonna hold him up and open the door for James Lorello and take 8th away. Both drivers able to get past the 22. As you see, Richard Lucky, Spencer Tart battling for 6th. Spencer Tart into the wall. Able to keep it straight. Did not lose a lot. I thought it was going to be a lot worse. Might even be able to get around Wade Husted. Looks like he will be able to now. We'll see if Richard Lucky is able to do the same. Blasio trying to run down our leader. This is the battle for the lead. Dustin Musil looking to go low, let these leaders battle out. Oh, a little contact there in the middle of the corner. And caution is out. Looks like it might be the 32 away to Hustad. See if we can see what happened. Oh, looks like he had to check up for the 41. Spun it around. Able to do a good job minimizing the damage. We'll see just how long he stays in pits this time and repair his vehicle. Just as the battle was heating up between the 62 and the 25. That stint was just over 100 laps. I see 107 laps was that green flag run. So great job by these drivers. As we have the lap drivers pitting now. Anthony Burroughs won the race off pit road. Blasio second. Looks like Richard Lucky third. Oh, excuse me, Joseph Helt third. Wade Hustad was on pit road for 38 seconds, so not a whole lot of damage to his machine. We'll see how that reacts in the race once we go back green. Wade Hustad did come back down pit road and repair some more damage. Mike Springer also down pit road. As these guys are double filed up, we're going to go back racing with 100 laps to go. The battle was heating up before the caution. We'll see what happens here on fresh tires. Adam Blasio, Anthony Burroughs in the front row, Joseph Helton in third, Thomas Hummond fourth, James Lorello in fifth, and the pole sitter Rich Lucky is in sixth. And great restart there by Anthony Burroughs, bringing us back to green flag. Everybody singling, filing out real quick. We see Joseph Helt in fourth, Richard Lucky fifth, James Lorello in sixth, and Spencer Tart in seventh as Spencer Tart looks to the outside of James Lorello. Lorello gets loose. Great save there by Lorello. She's loose. Richard Lucky trying to hold on to fifth as he gets loose as well. Oh, in the middle, nowhere to go. These guys had to split him 3 wide. Great job by both drivers, able to split him. could have been very ugly. Going back up to the front. Spencer Tar is now 5th. Joseph Held 4th. Thomas Harmon you see there in 3rd. John Theodore having a great run so far. He's currently in 6th. Started back in 11th. Great night for him. And then there's you see Wade Hustad right behind John Theodore. That is not for position. Wade Hustad is currently the first driver, 1 lap down. He is in the lucky dog position. Should have caution come out. James Lorello is on pit road. Oh, Joseph Held with some trouble. Spencer Tart's going to get around him for 4th. Joseph Held looking to get that position back to the inside of Spencer Tart. As Spencer got loose as well, that's going to open the door for John Theodore to take 5th. Ooh, Theodore got loose. All these drivers are getting loose. Again, this is not for position. Wade Hustad looking to the inside of John Theodore. Wade Hustad is just trying to get his lap back. These guys get around Dustin Musil. Dustin doing a great job getting off track. He might even be entering the pits. Back up front, Anthony Burrows leading. Adam de Blasio right behind him, 4/10. Harmon's in the picture in 3rd. John Theodore once again battling it out with Spencer Tart to take 5th. Joshua Durham's in pit road. See a little bit of damage there. Let's see if we can. Oh yeah, looks like he spun it around. Yeah, another driver falling victim, getting loose off the corner, smashing into the inside wall. Did a good job keeping it going, but that front end damage is probably going to be the end of his night. As you see, Harmon putting pressure to de Blasio for 2nd. This is currently the closest battle we have on track. Harmon and de Blasio. Couple laps and we're going to have 75 laps to go for the Bristol 250 for the DRL iRacing Cup Series. Series Durham back down pit road. Consider Richard Lucky in 7th. As we have a caution on the track. Not quite sure who that was on. It might have been the 12 of Mike Springer. Let's take a look. Yep, Mike Springer just getting loose in the corner. Hitting the wall. I'm not sure if that did a whole lot of damage to his machine. I know he hadn't had that the greatest of a night, but doing what he can to salvage a good finish. As the field comes back down pit road. Looks like de Blasio won the race off pit road. That's going to move Burrows to 2nd. With under 70 laps to go, we'll see if this was the key factor in the race. This pit stop, I'm sure we'll have at least one more caution before the end of this. We'll see if they get the 1 to go signal. Looks like it'll be another lap. We'll see if we can pull in somebody for an interview. Hey, Spencer Tart, this is broadcast booth. Do you have a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Well, sir, we're under 75 laps to go, and it looks like a fun one. How's the car feel out there?
It's not bad. It's a little tight on entry, a little bit loose on exit. So typical Bristol stuff with 45 pounds from the right side. So I'm not too worried about it, but these guys up front are really fast. So hopefully we have something for them.
Yeah, seeing on the broadcast, it looks like everybody's having a bit of trouble throughout the corner and on exit, like you mentioned. Is the car that loose, or is it maybe something to do with the track temp that's causing it to be so undrivable?
Well, they changed the tire model this time around, forcing the right side tires to be a lot stiffer as the intermediate tires. So I think that's what's doing it.
Alrighty, man. Well, we're about to go green. I appreciate you talking to us, and good luck.
Yep, thank you.
And that was Spencer Tart driving the 28, currently in 5th, 6th position. We'll see how he fares in the remaining 70 laps of this one. Green flag is back out to Blasio with a nice jump over Anthony Burrows. Joseph Held, Thomas Holland battling for 3rd. Richard Lucky, the pole sitter, to the outside of Spencer Tart, trying to take that 5th position away. Rowe slides right up in front of Joseph Held to keep 2nd. Front 4 single file. Battle for 5th is heating up. John Theodore looking to get in the mix. As everybody seems to single file out pretty quickly, Theodore looking to the inside of Spencer Tart now. Just in front of them, Thomas Herman to the outside of Joseph Held. Oh, they made contact. Everybody able to keep it together though. That's going to open the door for Richard Lucky to the outside. Take that 5th position away from Joseph Held. Spencer Tart looking to the outside. Oh, big wiggle there by Spencer Tart. We were just talking to him about how loose these cars are. Looks like he's got a bit of a handful going on. Joseph Held's falling back. Looks like he's having a bit of trouble. As you saw right there, Spencer Tart having to jerk the wheel to the right, coming off the corner. Seem to have settled it down. You do see a little bit of right front damage on the machine of the 28. Back up front, Anthony Burris putting pressure on de Blasio for the lead. Not quite able to make it work. Gonna try the inside once again. As these laps tick off, Burrows looking to the inside. Not quite able to do it. I wonder if we're going to see a classic Bristol finish with a little bump and run. Going back in the field a couple positions. Battle for 5th, heating up. Theodore looking to get to Thomas Harmon's bumper. Wade Hustad is now 4th position. Wade Hustad up to 7th, getting his lap back that last time by. That last caution, I should say. Oh, wiggle there. Hustad gonna make it 3 wide. Spencer Tart in the wall. This might be trouble. Everyone able to keep it straight. Very close call. That could have taken out all 6 of these drivers. Oh, there it goes. Theodore, inside wall. Looks like that's going to do it for Theodore. Unfortunate result there for John Theodore. Gonna see if we can see what happened. Significant impact there for John Theodore. It looks like his night's gonna be over. Race off pit road, looks like Butcher Benjamin is gonna win it. According to my readings, Butch Benjamin actually stayed out, so we'll see if he ends up pitting. Looks like he's going to. He might just have wanted that bonus point for leading a lap. It looks like he will come down pit road. That's going to give the lead back to Adam de Blasio. Pace car should be giving the one to go signal. As you see, John Theodore, who was just involved in that incident, is back on pit road. 22.95 seconds of damage repaired. Gonna put him back on the track. Richard Lucky is now back on the front row. We're gonna get ready to go racing for 45 laps here at Bristol. It's gonna go by pretty quickly, guys. You don't want to miss it. Pace car is gonna duck off here. De Blasio is gonna lead him to the line. Great restart there by Adam de Blasio. Spencer Tart right behind him, going to get to the outside of Richard Lucky for second. Richard Lucky able to fend off Spencer Tart. Not going to be able to do it though. Outside line has too much momentum. Oh, big wiggle there by Richard Lucky. Spencer Tart's up to second. Burrows looking to the outside of Richard Lucky. Wade Hustad right behind Burrows. After being a lap down, Wade Hustad is back inside the top 5. Richard Lucky with some issues. Oh, there goes Burrows and Wade Hustad. Oh man, that's a big change of events. Take a look at what happened there. Let's go back a little farther if we can. You see Richard Lucky get loose there in the middle. Burrows in the wall. Wade Hustad just had nowhere to go, and both of these drivers ended up in it. Unfortunate there for both drivers. It looks like they only caught the tail though, so these guys might be alright to finish with little to no engine damage. Forty laps to go. Adam de Blasio is your leader. Chris James is now up to second. Richard Lucky third. Spencer Tart is fourth, and Chris Lucky is fifth. You see there, Theodore, Burrows, and Hustad all in pits for repairs. The unfortunate thing about Bristol is the track's so short you can't really get that much repair time in before the pace car is back lapping you. What a night Chris James is having. Just right place at the right time, currently up to second, starting all the way back in 18th. We'll see what kind of finish he's able to produce. Gonna be the one to go signal this time by for Adam de Blasio. We'll see how Chris James fares on the front row. Going to be green flag racing. Blasio with a great start there. Mr. Lucky going to be looking to the inside. Chris James, it's going to be 3 wide. Spencer Tard had to back out of it. Joseph Held taking advantage of that. Chris Lucky too. Spencer Tard got the worst end of that. Just nowhere to go. Chris James is now 3 wide. He's dropping back pretty quickly. Contact there with Spencer Tard and Chris James. Both drivers able to keep it going though. I don't think there's going to be a caution. No caution, both drivers able to keep it going. That leaves the battle for second between Joseph Held and Richard Lucky. Joseph Held looking for a possible season best finish. Hasn't had the best season, but it's currently up to third as the caution is out. See if we can see who that is on. Not quite sure. If you can, Dustin Musil. Going to the inside. Once again, the second time tonight, just having a little bit of trouble getting this car figured out at Bristol. That's going to put everybody into the pits. See who wins it. We saw pit road, de Blasio, Richard Lucky. That's very close. Joseph Held there as well. Cautions are breeding cautions here at Bristol. Going to be 30 to go at the line. Hopefully these guys are going to be able to get a good green flag run to the finish. This race has been pretty good. Had a solid 100 lap run in the middle of it. Hopefully these guys can bring it home with satisfaction. De Blasio looking for his first win ever in Dynasty Racing League. Joseph Held looking for his first win of the season. Thomas Herman looking to add another win for the playoffs, add 3 more bonus points for another win. Gonna have 2 more races left in the regular season for the Cup Series. The next race will be at Darlington. It's going to be throwback weekend for Dynasty Racing League, the Darlington 250. Be sure to tune in to that on Monday, September 2nd at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time for 183 laps. Burroughs and Theodore went back down pit road, same with Wade Hustad. So it's going to be the Lucky Brothers on the front row for this restart. It's going to be just over 25 laps to go. Blasio and Helt make out row 2, and Harmon and Spencer Tart make out row 3. Pace car getting ready to duck off. Lucky Brothers going to lead him to the line. It's going to be a 27 lap shootout. Green flag is out. Oh, 41 gets wheel spin. Check up on the outside. Everybody did a great job checking up in time. That's going to hurt the outside as de Blasio is going to take advantage. Thomas Herman to the inside of Richard. Richard Lucky hanging tough for third. For the lead, Adam de Blasio, a little contact there with the 77. I'm not sure how Chris Lucky's going to react to that. Richard Lucky to the inside now of Chris. As you see, John Mullins in the back spinning off, but he's able to keep it going. Going back to the leaders. Richard Lucky going to take second place away. Thomas Herman there. Joseph Held going to try to go with him. And you see Burroughs back in the mix. Anthony Burroughs currently in 7th. We'll see if he has anything to get back up front. Joseph Held getting loose. Able to save it. Thomas Herman getting loose as well. All of these guys pushing it, trying to get everything they can. Doing a great job saving it though. That's going to single file everybody out. Adam de Blasio with a 1 second lead over Richard Lucky. Caution is out in the back. Looks like that's Taylor Butcher Benjamin. Looks like he just got loose. We'll see exactly what happened here. Yeah, he got loose in front of Wade Hustad. Wade Hustad helped give him a little bump. Jim Westerfield with nowhere to go. Thomas Herman ended up hitting him. John Theodore hit him, excuse me. This setup giving drivers a lot of difficulty. All of them getting very loose off the corner. As you see, Adam de Blasio decided to stay out actually. So he's going to be the only one staying out, it looks like, on older tires. That's also going to pin these guys from getting wave around. Looks like they realized that and they're going to be pinning this time. Going to be under 20 lap shootout for the win at Bristol. Both Adam de Blasio and Richard Lucky are looking for their first win of the season. Chris Lucky looking to take a 4th win, add to his playoff bonus points. And Burrow's looking to make a 6th win and tie Wade Hustad for the most wins this season. Field should be getting 1 to go signal. Looks like de Blasio will pick the inside line. Pace car getting ready to duck off. Great reshot there by the 25. Richard Lucky's in 2nd. Burrow's right behind him, going to take 3rd and possibly 2nd as he looked to the outside but thought better of it. Going to open the door for Thomas Herman to get around Spencer Tart. Wade Hustad going to try to follow him. Burrows got caught up in that wreck earlier. He's already up to 3rd. Richard Lucky to the inside of Adam de Blasio. Remember, Adam de Blasio stayed on older tires. Looks like it's going to affect him a little, as Richard Lucky might have got a little bump there by his brother Chris Lucky, who's now up to 2nd. Lucky's able to clear Burrows. Oh, a little wiggle there by the 41. 68 had to get out of the way. Caution is out. This is going to shake things up. Let's see who was the caution on. It looks like it might have been Chris James. Let's see what happened to the 82. He got in the wall and Joseph Hell just tagged him. Nowhere to go for the 02. Wow, great job getting to the inside of the track and Butcher Benjamin able to avoid him. Let's see if we can see that one more time. And right on cockpit with Taylor Butcher Benjamin. You can see the 82 spinning and just look how close. Wow, so close by the 8 of almost ending his night. So it looks like the front front 8 stayed out. Everybody else is going to pit. It's going to be a 5 or 6 lap shootout. There is one attempt at a green white check possible. And after some controversy in the race at Michigan over restarts, we're going to see just what these drivers do and see if race control will call anything if somebody should do an illegal restart. This is going to be a very exciting restart. The think we're going to have a classic Bristol finish. I think tempers are going to flare as well. It's going to be a 5-lap shootout. Going to be getting the 1 to go signal when the field crosses the line once again. Let's take a quick rundown of our order. We have Adam de Blasio currently in the lead. Chris Lucky's in second. Anthony Burrows third. Richard Lucky, looking for his first win of the year, is in fourth. Wade Hughes, the points lead, is currently in fifth. Thomas Harmon's sitting in sixth. John Mullins is in seventh, looking for a top 5 finish out of him. John Theodore was caught up in that wreck earlier, is currently in 8th. Spencer Tart sitting in 9th. Joseph Held rounds out the top 10. Gonna be getting ready for this restart. Hold on to your seats. It's gonna be wild. Pace car's ducking off. Adam de Blasio going to lead him to the line. Good restart there by the 25. Lucky Brothers holding up Burrows. We have Chris Lucky to the inside. De Blasio on the wall. That's going to open the door for Chris Lucky. Richard Lucky might be looking to make it 3 wide. He thought better of it. De Blasio able to hold that lead, but for how long? Chris Lucky's right on him. Oh, contact there by the 77. 25-41. That's going to be a caution. We're going to have a green, white, checkered finish here, folks. Going to see if we can see that one more time. You see Chris Lucky, neck code, the 25. That was all neck code right there, folks. And then chaos behind him. Let's do that one more time. You see that neck code right there between the 2 drivers. And then 28 plowing into 32. Causing even more mayhem behind him. On board with the 28, you see everything going on. 28 tried to gas to stay on the high side to get around all of that. Was not expecting the 32 to come up and be a part of that. Getting ready for a green, white, checkered finish. If these guys can get to the final lap, it will finish under green. If there's another wreck within the restart lap, it's going to end under yellow. We have Chris Lucky, Richard Lucky 1-2, Anthony Burrows in 3rd, Thomas Harmon in 4th. 5th place is Adam de Blasio. guy's getting ready to go racing. I have no clue what to expect. There's going to be some tempers at the end of this one, that's for sure. As pace car is getting ready to duck off. And here we go. Green flag is out. Little wheel spin there by 68. Everybody able to keep it straight. Chris Lucky off to a great start. Thomas Harmon looking to his outside. Richard Lucky to the inside. 62 got loose. That looks like it's going to end his night for a possible win. They're going to get to the line. It's going to end on the green, folks. 68 and 77 for the win. 77 is going to dive to his inside. It's going to be a turn 3 maneuver. See if the 77 has what it takes to get by the 68. I don't think he's going to do it. Thomas Harmon's going to get the win. Checkered flag is out for Thomas Harmon. He's going to come home with the win. Chris Lucky's going to finish second. Richard Lucky's going to finish third. I don't think any of that was intentional. It looked like 68 was going to burn it down and the 77 was just trying to get by. Let's see if we can take a look at that restart one more time. Just see what all went on there. See the 62 got a little loose there. And then in the corner he got loose once again. He went around. That's no caution though because they got to the line. Then looking out for Adam de Blasio. From the backstretch he's sitting in fourth. Going through 3 and 4, it looked like he got loose on the exit and went into the wall. He did cross the line though, in front of Taylor Woods Benjamin, it looks like. And Thomas Harmon came home with the win. So let's see if we can pull in our race winner. Hey, Thomas Harmon, this is Broadcast Booth. You have a copy?
Yeah, 10-4, I got you.
Well, sir, green white checkered finish, and you were able to pull off the win. Walk us through it.
It was chaos towards the end there. I should have caused about 8 more cautions just by myself. But managed to stick with it and be in the right spot at the right time. And kind of, I watched Richard on the inside there. It looked like he started to go. And so I gassed up a little bit there on that last restart, and it hit Chris in the rear, and I think he went because of that. But when Chris went low, I knew that I could get that run on the high side, and at that point, I was kind of hoping it would be over, and it was, thankfully.
Were you expecting Chris Lucky to do anything to possibly get you out of the way? We know you were running the high line, so he couldn't really bump you up the track. Do you think he was going to end up spinning you?
No, not really. If he would have, I wouldn't have blamed him. It's going for a win, going for playoff points. But I know him and Richard, and they're both really good, respectable drivers. And again, they show it by not moving me at the end.
Well, we saw a lot of people getting loose by themselves, especially drivers as good as yourself, Burroughs, and even Wade Hustad ended up in some sort of trouble. How bad or how good, depending on what kind of driver you are, do you think this Bristol setup was?
It made running the bottom really difficult, and the car would want to be loose off the bottom. But you could adjust the brake bias enough to counter it. And first half of that race, I just had my brake bias too low, and then towards that second half, as soon as de Blasio got by me, I bumped my brake bias up a few percentage points, and that helped the car out, and I was able to stick the bottom better and kind of able to run all around better because my car went sideways entering the corner. But the setup was fun. I just wish they tightened it up a little bit.
Alrighty, Thomas. Well, before we let you go, is there any shout outs you'd like to give?
Shout out to all the S2R guys. Help each other out and give each other advice and bounce ideas off each other. You guys up in the booth, all the DRL admins and race control, and all the other competitors that come out each and every week and make us put on one heck of a show, depending on the track. Dimitri up in the spotter booth for giving me some good advice throughout that race there on whether or not to pit and when to pit, and Avril for being on in front of the car. And again, shout out to Chris, and I think Richard got third, but shout out to them for not taking me out and when they definitely had an opportunity.
Alrighty, Thomas. Well, with 2 more races left in the regular season, Darlington and Indianapolis, which race are you looking forward to the most?
To be honest, neither. I'm no good at Darlington, and I've run a race there at Indy before, and it's, unless they've made adjustments to the setup, it's just absolutely terrible.
Alrighty, Thomas. Well, congrats on your win tonight, and we'll see you next week.
All right, see you then.
That was our race winner, Thomas Harmon. Let's see if we can find Chris Lucky, who looks like got out of his vehicle, but that's alright. I believe he's still in the Discord. Let's see if we can pull him in.
You know, I get
Hey,
it.
Chris Lucky, this is Broadcast Booth. You have a copy?
Yeah, JP, I got you.
Well, sir, green, white, checkered finish. Looked like you might have had it.
Oh, I had it. I gave it away. Yeah, I shouldn't have let him get to the top there, but
That is just what I was going to ask you. Do you think the high side is what gave it away? And that answered that. But if you could do it again, what would you have done differently?
I would have taken the high side on the restart, same as I did there, and just wouldn't have let him got to the right rear. So, but I didn't practice much for this week, and um, it showed there all race long. I wrecked early by myself, and when it came time, I just cruised around most of the race, and then when it came time to money time there at the end, I just didn't have the experience to get it done. So he did his job. I didn't do mine.
Yeah, we saw a lot of drivers end up spinning themselves out tonight. The setup seemed very loose, but you still managed to come home with a second place finish. That has to be at least a good feeling for you. Heading into the next couple of races, which track are you looking forward to the most?
I'm really excited about the Brickyard, Dover, and the Roval, which I still haven't turned any laps at. So we'll see.
Alrighty, Mr. Lucky. Before we let you go, any shout outs you'd like to give us?
Yeah, like I said, I didn't have any practice laps this week, really. I just logged in 30 minutes before the race, and Richie was giving me pointers, and he was real fast. I mean, he set a blistering qualifying time, so shout out to him. My wife and daughter for putting up with this every Monday, and thanks to you guys at DRL.
Alrighty, Chris. Again, congrats on your second place finish. Green, white, checkered is always crazy, and you managed to get a podium out of it. And we'll see you next week at Darlington.
Yep, thanks, JP. One more thing. I feel bad for de Blasio. I know I gave him room up there, and I know it was netcode. I just hate to see a guy having a good race, and it kind of seems like that kind of stuff keeps happening to him. So he'll get one before the end of the year for sure.
Absolutely, I think you will too. It's netcode's one of those things. It's kind of out of our hands at that point.
Yep. All right. Thanks, JP.
Yep. Have a great night.
You too.
That was Chris Lucky finishing second here tonight. Let's see if we can pull in our pole sitter and third place finisher, Richard Lucky. Hey, Richard Lucky, this is Broadcast Booth again. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
Well, sir, you started on the pole, your first pole of the season, and it looked like you could have had your first win on the season, too. What could you have done differently there at the end?
If I could go back and do it again, I'd have dumped the 77 when he ran me all the way to the apron there. and opened the high side up for Thomas. That was, I mean, we talked about, I was yelling at him in Discord. That's my brother. That's my teammate. Love him to death. But he knows right away he made a mistake there.
All right, looks like we have a little brotherly exchange going on, but enough about that. Going into Darlington and Indianapolis, do you think you'd be able to get a win and secure a little bit of playoff bonus points before starting the playoffs?
I don't know. It would be nice, but with this crowd, I mean, you got De Blasio, Burrows, Wade, Thomas. You got my brother Chris. I mean, these guys are really, really fast. And anytime I'm in the top 5, I'm just having a good race. So I feel like this might have been my last opportunity to get a win, maybe here or the Roval, but the Roval's inside the playoffs. So we'll just see how it goes. I keep getting podium finishes, but just keep coming up short for some reason. So we just got to try to find a little bit more speed here.
Well, the good news is even if you don't get a win, you are secured for the playoffs, so you will be a part of those 16 drivers come the first race in the playoffs, and you'll have to go 3 races at a time, and hopefully we'll be able to see you at Homestead for the championship. Before we let you go, any shout outs you'd like to give us?
Yeah, I'd like to thank my brother for being usually a good teammate and for always racing hard. And then thanks everybody at DRL for making this possible. And thank you for doing the broadcast.
Alrighty, Richard. Well, it was a pleasure talking to you. Congrats on your podium finish and getting your first pole. And hopefully, we'll see you in victory lane one of these races coming up.
I hope so, James. I really want to get a win before the year's up. I don't care where it is. I just really want to get one before the season's over. That's my goal.
Well, you definitely shown the speed, and I have no doubt that you definitely will.
All right. Thanks, James.
Yep, have a great night. And taking a look at the point standings I have up on the screen, Wade Hustad has 6 wins on the season. Thomas Harmon, who just won tonight, now has 4 wins on the season, so that's another 3 bonus points for him heading into the playoffs. Chris Lucky, who finished second, has 3 wins. For other drivers with wins, Logan McNally has 3 wins, and Anthony Burrows has 5 wins. All those drivers will be getting playoff bonus points for their wins once we begin the playoffs. The rest of the drivers without a win looking to secure a win in the next 2 races for some playoff bonus points. Taylor Budgie Benjamin, Richard Lucky, who we just spoke to, Joseph Helt, Jim Westerfield, Mike Springer, John Theodore, Spencer Tart, Dustin Musel, Chris James, Eric Wolf, who is surprisingly winless this season, and John Mullins, all looking to hopefully get a win in the next 2 races before the playoffs begin. Taking a look at the next race for the Cup Series, we'll be at Darlington for Throwback Weekend. That's Monday, September 2nd at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time for 183 laps. Be sure to tune in at 9:30 for that event. The next broadcast on DRL TV will be tomorrow night for the Bristol 200. That is for the Grand National Series for 200 laps around this track. And if it's anything like it is tonight, I hope you guys tune in because it's going to be very exciting. Taking a look at our credits, thank you to everybody that makes Dynasty Racing League possible. James Pandoff, owner and financial, graphics, Martin Wenzel and Jordan Gonzalez, technical support, Jordan Gonzalez, Martin Wenzel, James Pandoff with the marketing, broadcasting, thank you to everybody that broadcasts DRL TV every week. David Welborn Jr., Taylor Butcher Benjamin, Martin Wenzel, Getty Buckner, James Pandoff, Ryan Branch, who did Cup Series earlier this year, and all the special guests we've had recently. Thank you to all the race controllers, Martin Wenzel, Getty Buckner, James Pandoff, Robbie Armstrong, Dakota Wilkins, Ryan Hesgott, Jeremy Hebel, Richard Springer, Eric Weatherholtz, and David Wright, who's been doing the truck series as of late. Thank you to all the admins in the league, James Pandoff, Getty Buckner, Martin Wenzel, Ryan Branch, and David Wellborn Jr. Well, that'll wrap it up here tonight. This was the Bristol 250 for the Dynasty Racing League Cup Series. Taking a look at the unofficial results. Thomas Harmon came home the winner, leading 9 laps. Chris Lucky finishing in second with 13 laps led. Richard Lucky leading the most laps of the night with 59, finishing third. Chris James fourth. Joseph Helt fifth. Wade Hustad leading 37 laps. Got caught up in an incident earlier, finishes sixth. John Mullins, 7th. Great run by John Mullins. John Theodore finishes 8th. Adam de Blasio, who looked like he could have got his first win on the year, stayed out on older tires at the end, but he winds up 9th with 55 laps led. Taylor Butcher Benjamin rounding out the top 10 with 2 laps led. Anthony Burrows, who, my apologies, is the driver with the most laps led tonight with 78, finishing 11th. Mike Springer 12th. Jim Westfield 13th. Justin Musil leading 1 lap, finishes 14th. Spencer Tart 15th. Mike Lemon 16th. Joshua Durham in his DRL debut finishing 17th. James Lorello 18th. Gary Cronenwet 19th. And Logan Manali, who actually did not grid, finishes 20th. So that'll do it on DRL TV. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow night for the Grand National Series.